Hopefully it's not like too loud. The sharp sounds like hopefully aren't hurting your ears. Anyway, what's up, guys? How you doing? I know nobody's watching this, but people can watch this after it's not live. There you go. You can see that better. Today we're reading the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. This is the revised edition. It's America's best-selling dictionary. Apparently, it claims to have over 75,000 definitions for the words you need today. Wait, so it's saying I need all of these words in my head today, or I need all of them today? Maybe not necessarily in my head, but yeah. Hopefully this isn't too distracting. I don't know if I can. Wait, can I turn the brightness down? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it as is. It also helps me. It lights up. It helps me read this because otherwise it would be too dark. Oh, look at that! That's incredible. Anyway, I know I have like 15 subs, and yeah, no one's gonna watch this. Yeah, I met a girl today at Dollar General. Oh yeah, he met a girl. Yeah, I did. She was behind me in line, and I told her I was like, well, we talked for a little while, and I told her about some things I've been working on, but I also said I was like, because she told me she was an English major, and we both went to the same school. She actually graduated from there. I only went there for like a semester and a half, but either way, she told me she was an English major, and so I told her I was like, I'm thinking of trying to memorize a dictionary, and she was like, oh, that would be cool, and so I told her my YouTube channel. She said she would check it out. I don't know if she actually did. I mean, chances are she didn't, but well, I don't know. If someone tells you they're going to check out your YouTube channel, what are the odds they actually will? I feel like less than 50%, but I could be wrong. Also, I hope that the audio is even. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I hope it's good. Hold on. So if I go, yo, yo, yo. Wait, is that a reflection of the actual audio levels? Because it doesn't look like it. So I'm not using OBS here. So, but I clicked this mic, so the audio should be good. It should be. I just want to make sure everything's good because I swear I've live streamed before and then I watch it back and it's like there's no audio. I'm like, what the crap? So anyway, but it should be working. All right, so now so here's the thing. I'm just gonna screw it. I don't care. Before I was like, I have 5 books about essentially expanding one's vocabulary or lexicon, and they're all really good books apparently according to this reviewer on Amazon. And also, well, ChatGPT mentioned one of them, Word Power Made Easy. They said was a great book for learning more words. Also, this one I've read like a fourth or about a fifth of this book, although not exactly there. You can see the whole book, not exactly like in the entirely 1/5 of it, if that makes sense. Mostly just like looking at the word. So sometimes I'll read like the origin of the word or whatever. Usually I've just been like reading the word and then the definition, right? As opposed to, it came from the Greek word, whatever. So yeah, but yeah. And also it's hot in here because my freaking AC unit is garbage. And so what? That thing right there. So yeah. But if you see me sweating, you probably can't tell because the lighting isn't great. But if you do, well, maybe here or here. If you see me sweating, it's because it's hot in here. But I mean, I don't think I'll start sweating really, but if you see me sweating, then that's why. All right, so let's start. Literally just gonna now also okay, so copyright 2022 by Merriam-Webster Incorporated. Now part of this work, like I'm not trying to infringe on copyrights, but I'm pretty sure I can do this, right? All rights reserved, no part of this work. All right, now all rights reserved, no part of this work covered by the copyrights hereon may be reproduced or copied in any form or by any means, graphic, electronic, or mechanical, including photocopying, recording, taping, or information storage and retrieval systems without written permission of the publisher. Printed in Canada. 6 Printing, Marquise, Toronto, Ontario. June 2024. Okay. Now, so does that mean it's at recording, which would be this, but like I don't get it because like no part of it. So I can't even read one definition of this. Like I'm sure I can. So then the question is, where's the line? Like if I can open this page and just read the definition of one word by word, one definition of a word, that's fine, right? I'm not going to get fined or sued. So then where's the line? Because I'm not going to read every single word. Like I'm not going to read literally everything on here. So Look, before if someone's watching this from Merriam-Webster, before you sue me, just think about that. Like, where's the line? There's no clear line, which is why I'm just gonna do this. Like, I'm not gonna read the preface. I'll read some of it, but not the whole thing. Okay, nearly 65,000 entries and more than 75,000 definitions. In this dictionary, give coverage to the most frequently used words in the language. The heart of the dictionary is the A to Z vocabulary section, where readers will find information about meaning, spelling, pronunciation, etymology, and synonyms. I need to get better at what's it called? Inflections, or really just speaking more clearly. Also, why am I recording this? Maybe I should go here. I don't know. I prefer this. Yeah. Now, move this a little bit. This section is followed by others that users have long found useful. The section Foreign Words and Phrases covers words and phrases from other languages that often occur in English texts but have not become part of the English vocabulary, right? Like, I don't know, just en passant comes to mind because that's chess, but that's less common, but still, that would be an example, I guess. The section Geographical Names identifies places of importance in the United States and the world. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to read that. It's like a bunch of names and crap. Oh, okay. The new edition of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary continues the line of Merriam-Webster paperback dictionaries, which began in 1947. It is based on and preserves the best aspects of preceding editions, but it now includes the most important recent vocabulary that was added to the Merriam-Webster.com dictionary over the past decade. Throughout the dictionary, over 8,000 usage examples illustrate meanings and help to clarify definitions. All the new material has been based on examples of actual use found in the Merriam-Webster citation files and in edited texts online. I should probably read a bit slower just to make sure. Anyway, and then explanatory notes, entries. Yeah, I know how to read them pretty much. Like, and then the pronunciation. Let's see here. Yeah, pronunciation. I'm gonna mostly guess, and then if I can know how the word is spelled, memorize that, then I can learn pronunciation later. But like, I know at least how to read pronunciation, how to read some of it at least, most of it, I think. Etymology, capitalization. Yeah, I don't need to read that. So look, I'm not reading the whole thing. Look, guys, you can't sue me, Merriam-Webster. You can't sue me. No, honestly, if anything, I'm promoting this dictionary. Think about it. Like, if I read this entire thing, like, people will be like, wow, there's a lot of good stuff in here I didn't know about. I should buy that dictionary. And then they're going to buy it on Amazon. That's where I got it, Amazon. It's like $10, I think. Maybe even less. Might be like $8. Anyway, abbreviations in this book. Okay, I think I should read this, so I'm going to. ABBR, abbreviation. Abbreviation for abbreviation. Okay, ABL, ablative. Hold on, I got to get this lighting right. AD, Anno. Hold on. I actually can't read it from here. Anno Domini. ADJ, adjective. ADV, adverb. AF, Anglo-French, alter, alteration. AM, American. Amer, F, American French. Amer, SP, American Spanish. AR, Arabic, BC, before Christ. British, C, Celsius. Can, F, Canadian French. Cap, capital, capitalized. Send, central. Cent, century. Chin, Chinese, sorry. Comb, combining. Compare, comparative. Conjunction, I don't know how to say that. Construction. D, Dutch, dial, dialect. Dim, diminutive. What does diminutive mean? I want to say like taking away. That's subtraction. What am I saying? E, English. Eng, English. Okay, that's weird. 2 abbreviations for English. Okay, there's probably a reason for that. ESP, especially. EST, or yeah, ESP, especially. Est, estimated. F, Fahrenheit, also French. Fem, feminine. FR, from. FT, feet. G, German. GK, Greek. GMC, that's where I went to high school. Germanic. Heb, Hebrew. Imper, imperative. Interge, interjection. IR, Irish. Irregular. IT, Italian. JP, Japanese. K, Kelvin. KM, kilometers. L, Latin. LGK, late Greek. Lit, literally. LL, late Latin. M, meters. Maze. Oh no, that's a C. Mask, masculine. Yeah, mask. Yeah, mask, masculine. All right, that's just half of them. All right, that took longer than I thought, but all right. Here's the other half. MD, Middle Dutch. ME, Middle English. Mex, SP, Mexican Spanish. MF, Middle French. I'll try to go a bit faster. MGK, Middle Greek, MI, miles, ML, medieval Latin, modif, modification, MT, mounts, N, noun, newt, neuter, NL, New Latin, NO, North, NPL, noun plural, OBS or OBS, obsolete, OE, Old English, OF, Old French, OLT, Old Italian, ON, Old Norse. Norse is pretty cool. Originally, participle. I almost said participate. Participle. Persian, PERH, perhaps. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, perhaps. PG, Portuguese, PL plural, PP. That's funny right there. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I have to. It's a reference to Cars 2 when Mater apologizes to Lightning McQueen after their fight, and he's like, PS, and he says something, and then he's like, PPS with an arrow pointing. That's funny right there. And then there's like another PPPS, PP. There's like Guido's or Luigi's like, there's a few more pages of PSs. Anyway. Prep, preposition, press, present, president, probably, prawn, pronoun, pronunciation, PRP, present participle, Russian, SC, Scotch, Scots. Belle, can you? Belle? Oh yeah, you're eating it? Good. Eat it. You're being a little distracting, Belle. SCGAEL, Scottish Gaelic, Scottish, sing, singular, SKT, Sanskrit, SO, South, SP, Spanish, ST, Saint, superlative. I want to say superlative, but it's superlative. Translation, Turk, Turkish, US, United States, USSR, United Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, USU, usually, VAR, variant, VB, verb, VL, vulgar, Latin, and W, Welsh. Okay. I just realized I was in alphabetical order. But anyway, yeah, I'm a bit slow. Bell, Stinker. Oh, you. I should just list. What are you doing, Stinker? What? Kiki. Get out, little Stinker. There, Kitty. Here, come over here. Sorry, I gotta deal with my cat. You know, I love her. I don't always like you, Belle, but I love you. She's like, doesn't even care. Hey, hi there. You want to come here? Sure. I don't know if you can jump up in my lap, but okay. Okay. Now pronunciation symbols. I'm trying to think. If I read this entire thing, I mean, not in one sitting, because I would, according to ChatGPT, it would take 50 to 90 hours to read the entire thing at an average pace in one sitting. It's like 200 words per minute speaking. So I'm trying to think. Is there a way that I can? I'm not going to try to describe this pronunciation symbol. This page, but I am going to look at it because some of them I forgot. So that's R, ow. That's I knew that. They're the same. Oh, because of some stress syllables. Yeah, I got to remember that too. That's air. Yeah, I remember that. That's E. That's O. That's ah. That's or. That's also O, I think, right? Yeah. And then, hold on, I don't even understand that, but that should be a few words. That's oi. That's, I mean, all of them are obvious. Th versus th. Yeah. That's oo. That's as in put. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's ur. Need to go here. Better lighting. Ur. Ru. I don't know. That's obvious. Je. Yeah. Transcription. Oh yeah, I know that. Okay, the bringing of a syllable that has primary strongest stress. Yeah, that's right. Secondary next strongest stress. Next strongest stress. Okay, I think I get it. I pretty much understand it completely. Well enough. Okay, guys, are we ready? How long? I've been recording for like what, 20 minutes or something? Probably not that long, but 14 minutes. Yeah. No one's watching, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just by myself. Just, I'm like Mr. Beast when he used to like. One time he read the dictionary, but not he didn't read the definitions. He just read each word and he pronounced a lot of them incorrectly, which I'm going to do too, no doubt. But all right, so here we go. Now, okay, before I start, I gotta say, I am probably not going to read every single word because there's some bad words and vulgar stuff. I'm probably going to avoid those. I mean, some of them, if it's like, I don't know, like I mean, I'm gonna say a somewhat vulgar word, so if you're really sensitive, then skip like 10 seconds ahead. But like genitalia or something, like I'll probably read words like that. But if it's something like worse than that, or like the N word, or which is in here, isn't it? Or is it not? I think it's in here, but yeah, like I'm not gonna say that, or maybe I will because I'm not being racist. Whatever. Uh, yeah, don't try to say, "Oh, you said that." Look, guys, okay, don't be stupid about this. Okay, this is me trying to memorize stuff, but like, I probably will skip a lot of words that are just obvious, but also I might not because sometimes like there can be words that we think we know the definition and we do, but then there's also another definition that we didn't know about, so we could still learn something by reading it. So I'm gonna try to read pretty much virtually every single word here, but I probably will skip some. Almost certainly, I will skip some. So keep that in mind. And again, I'm not going to pronounce them all correctly. I apologize in advance. Blah blah blah. All right, let's start now. With that being said, a noun plural. Okay, I'm not gonna probably not gonna read. No, I may as well. A's or as, often capitalized. The first letter of the English alphabet. A grade rating a student's work as superior. I need to go closer to my head. I can't see, man. All right, I have this magnifying glass somewhere. A, indefinite article. One, some, used to indicate an unspecified or unidentified individual. For example, there's a man outside. A, this is the third definition for A. Abbreviation, often capitalized. Absent, acre, alto, answer, air, R, and area. AA, abbreviation, Alcoholics Anonymous. Anti-aircraft, associate in arts. AAA, abbreviation, American Automobile Association. Hey, that rhymed. A&M, abbreviation, agricultural and mechanical. A&R, abbreviation, artists and repertory. AAPI, abbreviation, Asian American and Pacific Islander. Okay, those are all the abbreviations. Now we get to the actual words, starting with aardvark. Now, I just want to say one more thing. Like, I probably will make some comments as I'm doing right now, but yeah, I probably will occasionally make some comments and be like, "Oh, that's a cool word" and stuff. So I'm sorry, I'm a human. Okay, I'm not an AI. I'm not a robot that can just read this without making any comments. So just know that. Okay. I mean, I think if anything, it's going to make these streams more interesting. So yeah. All right. Now, aardvark, noun. Oh, obsolete. Africans. Oh, that word is obsolete. Africans. Yeah, it's a noun. Africans, ard, earth, plus fark, pig. Huh. A large burrowing African mammal that feeds on ants and termites with its long, sticky tongue. Apparently, it has a long snout too. I remember seeing that definition in another dictionary. So apparently, they have a long snout as well. All right, ab, noun, an abdominal muscle. Ab, abbreviation, about. That's interesting. I do remember that, but ab can be an abbreviation for about. It's interesting. I probably shouldn't stop and make comments too often, or else it's going to take really long. All right. AB, like capital AB, abbreviation, able bodied seaman, airman basics. You've got brackets. In brackets, it says NL Artium Baccalaureus, Bachelor of Arts. That part's not in the brackets. But that's the third definition for AB. Okay. ABA, abbreviation, American Bar Association. Aback, adjective, by surprise, like taken aback. Should I say that or should I say for example? As in, maybe I'll say that. As in taken aback. Yeah, that works, I think. That makes sense to me. Abacus, noun, plural. Abacai. Hold on. Yeah, or abaci. No. Oh, abaci or no, hold on. Yeah, abacai or abaci. It looks right. Or abacuses. Or abacuses. I think that's abacuses. Would be the other plural way to say that. An instrument for making calculations by sliding counters along rods or grooves. Abaft, preposition, to the rear of. Abaft, adverb, toward or at the stern. And then it says aft. It has a colon and then it says aft. I don't know exactly what that means, but anyway. I guess that's a synonym. Abaft and aft are synonyms. I guess they are. Abalone, noun. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the pronunciation. Oh, abalone or abalone. I think there's two different ways to pronounce it. I think Any of a genus of large edible sea mollusks with a flattened, slightly spiral shell with holes along the edge. Abandon, verb. Abandon. I'm not going to read all that crap. Abandon, to hand over, put in someone's control, to give up completely, forsake, desert. Abandonment, noun. Abandon, noun. Another definition. A thorough yielding to natural impulses, especially exuberance. So it'd be like to abandon exuberance. Yeah, you could use that phrase. Abandoned, adjective. Morally unrestrained. Synonyms: profligate, dissolute, reprobate. Abase, verb. Abased, abasing. Humble, degrade, abasement, noun. Abash, verb. To destroy the composure of. Embarrass, abashment, noun. Abate, verb. Abated, abating. To put an end to, as in abate a nuisance. To decrease an amount, number, or degree. Abatement, noun. Decrease, an amount abated, especially a deduction from a tax. Abattoir, I like this word. Slaughterhouse, I like saying it. Abattoir, but yeah, so it means slaughterhouse. Abacy, noun, plural. Abacies, I think I forgot to say abattoir was a noun. The office or term of office of an abbot or abbess. Abbey, also abba, I think is another. It looks like you can say it as abba or abbey. A member, noun, a member of the French secular clergy, used as a title. All right, so that's the first half of the first page. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of words in here. And by the way, this dictionary is, let's see how many pages. I should have mentioned this before, but better now than when I'm just about any. Now, I'm going to include basically everything, geographical names, unless maybe I'll change my mind at some point, but probably not. So in total, from start to finish, it is over 900 pages, but let's see exactly how many. Looks like 927. Unless this is page 3 or something. Nope, that's it. Yeah. So 927 pages. Yep. Well, technically like 926 and a half, or 26 and 4/10, basically, or it's the same thing as 2/3. Is it? No, it's not. Whatever. Wait, hold on. 3/5, right? Yeah, 3/5. No, 2/5. Yeah. Okay. All right. Also, I'm sure sometimes I'm going to mess up and forget to say the noun or whatever. All right. Enough of me talking. More reading. Well, I'm talking the whole time, but more reading. Also, I'm trying to figure out where should I hold this? Like right here, maybe? That doesn't work. I want to be speaking into the mic. Maybe right there is good. And yeah, you'll probably see me stretch my neck a number of times. That too. Okay. Abbess, noun. The superior of a convent for nuns. Abbey, noun, plural. Abbeys. Monastery, convent, an abbey church. Abbot, noun. Skipping that. I'm not going to read that. The superior of a monastery for men. ABBR, abbreviation. Abbreviate, verb. Abbreviated, abbreviating. Shorten, curtail, especially to reduce to an abbreviation. Abbreviation, noun. The act or result of abbreviating. A shortened form of a word or phrase used for brevity, especially in writing. ABC, noun, plural. I guess I should just say plural noun. ABCs or ABCs. One has an apostrophe and one doesn't. Alphabets, usually used in plural. Yeah. Rudiments, usually used in plural. I don't know what rudiments is, but eventually I'll figure out, I guess, later on when I get to the R section. But yeah. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna finish this page and end the stream, by the way. So just first stream will have read, some of the beginning and then the first page, the stuff before the actual words, and then the first page. Right. ABC, abbreviation. American Broadcasting Company. Abdias, Obadiah. That's a person, right? Or a character, mythical figure, something like that. Abdicates, verb. Abdicated, abdicating. To give up, as a throne, formally. Abdication, noun. Abdomen, noun. The cavity in or area of the body between the chest and the pelvis. The part of the body posterior to the thorax and an arthropod. Abdominal, adjective. Abdominally, adverb. Abduct, verb, to take away a person by force. Kidnap, abduction, noun. Abductor, noun. Abeam, adverb or adjective, on a line at right angles to a ship's keel. Abed, adverb or adjective, in bed. Abenaki, yeah, I think that's how you say it. Also, Abnaki. There's another way to pronounce it. Abnaki. Okay. Plural noun. Abenaki or Abenakis. Also, Abnaki or Abnakis. A member of a group of Algonquian speaking indigenous peoples of northern New England and southern Quebec. Aberration, noun, deviation, especially from a moral standard or normal state. Failure of a mirror or lens to produce exact point-to-point correspondence between an object and its image. Unsoundness of mind, derangement. Aberrant, adjective. Abet, verb, abetted, abetting. Incite, encourage, to assist or support in the achievement of a purpose, as in abet a fugitive. Abettor or abettor, noun, spelled Abettor or Abetter. Two ways to spell it. And yeah, both nouns. Abeyance, noun, a condition of suspended activity. Abeyance, adjective. Abhor, verb, abhorred, abhorring. Loathe, detest, abhorrence, noun. Abhorrent, adjective. Loathsome, detestable, as in abhorrent crimes. Abode or abided, abiding. Bear, endure, dwell, remain, last. Abide by, to conform or acquiesce to. Abide by the law would be an example of that. Okay. That's now I'm on the second page, just barely read 7 words or 8 words of the second page. But all right, we're going to stop it right there. We're going to mark it with this thing that says do not lose because of something maybe important that I wrote down in there. That's why I wrote do not lose. But yeah, I'm going to mark it right there. And then what we're going to do is end the stream. But I'll be back. Oh, I'll be back. Get ready to have your vernacular transform and become spectacular. Remember that you're a beautiful person and have an amazing day.